Yeah, y'all come in the newsroom real quick. We most definitely had to talk about this. It's more reparation. Talking Cali, Gavin Newsom, vetoing some bills, playing some people from the California Black Caucus. Isaac Bryan, he out here crying and shit. But it's you and the rest of them flunkies, the reason why the reparation thing got vetoed in the first place. Remember what y'all did last year? Didn't have the bill presented on the table. Y'all was all playing a play, man. That was all a play. But that's what we're going to talk about today. Also, we're going to deep dive into this Atlanta reparation thing going on too. Man, it big nothing burger, y'all. Bunch of BS. But you know, we gotta tap into it, and anything that deals with reparation, I'm gonna be on it. All right. But before we get into to that though, I got new sound effects for y'all. You feel me? I got new sound effects. I got them organized in a certain way now. You feel me? So I will be playing more sound effects, not the same. Well, I'm gonna still be playing those. You feel me? But yeah, got way more sound effects. I'm putting some more on there too. You feel me? Some more of the songs and stuff like that. Y'all see. Anyway, let me talk to my fam sector of the audience, my FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, the tiny minuscule allies that we do have. They tiny as hell, but they there. Who else? My producers and mods, you feel me? Brooke, Daryl, Kiveon, Byron, Reeland. Appreciate y'all. Y'all do the damn thing. And everybody else that's gonna be tapping in on the fam side of the game. Y'all should be doing this loudly and proudly, god damn it. Loudly and proudly. Yep. Appreciate y'all. All right. Hating sector of the audience. Now I got something for y'all asses. Hold on. Where my goddamn where's it at? Where is it at? It's right here. Y'all stink. You suspected white supremacists. You honky babbling buffoons. You Democratic shills. Pathetic. Now we're gonna talk about a couple of these Democratic shills today. All right. You Republicans know better. Y'all is grifting like a mug. Who else I can't stand? Tethers. Sambos. I can't stand them. Y'all all can EAD. All right. Now, first thing first, we about to play. We're gonna play this clip. And I didn't know Mark Lamont Hill had it in him. Damn, the throat. I'll let y'all see the clip.
I'm saying that's something to you, not something that you say that sucker shit. I'm taking it. You saying it to me, so I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
I'm not talking.
Oh shit! Who about to win Potter of the Month? Flip or Mark Lamont Hill? God damn. Roy Wood Jr. He tweeted, "Black barbershop used to jump like this." He right. 95% of the time though, it never a fight though. I'll be real with y'all. It's never a fight. It may look like they about to throw hands, but they just talking passionately. I didn't think Mark Lamont Hill had it in him. But he was ready to throw hands with a Flip. I'm glad they settled it out though. They cool now, you feel me? He's saying they just frustrated because it's 3-hour wait for a cut. They're about to fight while 9-year-old you is calmly reading highlights in a Jet magazine from 1967. Hey man, bro on point with this, man. This how I be, man. We talk with passion. conviction. Now, what they were talking about, basically, you heard it. Mark Monhill felt that Flip was calling him a sucker. Flip was just saying you doing sucker shit. I'll put it like this. You can say somebody doing something and not be that thing. Like, I remember one day I was on a panel, you feel me? And I didn't say this person was a coon. I said he was coon adjacent. Like, the verdict is still out if bro was a coon or not. I don't know. But he was speaking a dialect of the coons. So I didn't know if he was a coon yet, but he was coon adjacent. He was doing coon activities. Okay? Same thing what Flip saying to Mark. He was like, bro, you doing some sucker shit. Don't mean you a sucker. But this some sucker shit right here. You feel me? God damn it. Where you at? This motherfucker right here. You got some nerve to be crying now, bruh. Isaac Bryan, 2 first names. You can never trust a motherfucker with 2 first names. They always gonna be undecided. They don't know which name they want to go by. They don't know what to do. Man. Governor Gavin Newsom vetoes 5 bills for reparative justice for Black Californians. And look what this bozo tweets. The governor I can't even read. Goddamn! Come on, Kamal. You are a professional news anchor. Professional. Isaac Bryan tweets. The governor and I have done incredible work. That's probably why I couldn't read that bullshit. Yeah, incredible work to block our shit. To mess over reparations. But across many issue areas. But this is beyond disappointing. And we cannot stop pushing for what our people deserve. Especially in this moment. First thing you could do, Isaac Bryan, is get all them anchor babies and motherfuckers that's like not Black American out the Black Caucus. We got motherfucking Mexicans in there. Shit. We got an immigrant Jamaican in there. We like, God damn, man. Bro came over when he was 15. Somehow he in the Black Caucus. He in the goddamn man. And Peanut Head right here. I wanted to read this from Hojo67 because this was funny. The brother said, in a sane world or other non-Black groups, his party will lose support. But unfortunately, Black folks will reward his party support. No. It was something else this brother wrote. Was that it? Was I reading it wrong? No, where's the other one? Oh, I think it was right here. I'm reading it wrong. All right. Bernard says, yeah, Gavin Newsom does incredible work when he gives resources to illegal alien Latinos. When it comes to Black Americans, he gave us nothing but lip service, followed by endless betrayals, alongside with a dirty-ass conch. You can't trust any man that wear a conch. Al Sharpton, Gavin Newsom. Who else wear conchs? Y'all put it in the chat. Conch is that weak-ass, slick-back hair shit. You feel me? But we'll also make Isaac Bryan weak, right? He gonna block the brother Dewan B. Cause the Dewan B called him out like, hey man, don't cry now. You got played. And you went along with the scheme last year. Dewan said, sent politician with 2 first names. Told you. Block me for simply pointing out that Gavin Newsom played him, which he did. Blocking me won't help. We never gonna forget how you block reparations by not putting the real reparations bill up for a B vote last year. You blocked us. Newsom blocked you. Peanut Head, man. Mr. Two First Names. You surprised you got played. You goddamn it. Man, I don't even think he got played. You know why? Because I think he got paid. Oh, it's not only Republican grifts, there's Democratic shield grifts too. And this guy's a grifter. All right? Oh, punk ass, blocking people for stating their opinion. Actually, even state an opinion. Stated fact. Now, let's look at some of these bills that he vetoed. And what's up, everybody that's tuning in? You feel me? So, we do perplexity over here. We get our, you know what? This one of the new what you call it? This one of the new drops I got. And damn, I'm blind as hell. Oh shit. Y'all know what type of research I done. Come on. Inspector Gadget on, you feel me? Inspector Gadget detective work. All right, let's go. Gavin Newsom recently vetoed 5 reparations later. Okay, we know. Let's read what they are, though. Here they go. Allow public and private colleges to give preferential admissions to descendants of enslaved people. Don't give a fuck about that. Veto that. Set aside 10% of funds from a loan program. A loan program means you got to pay back. For first-time home buyers for descendants of enslaved people. Throw that shit back. We don't want 10%. If you're gonna do this horse shit, we want goddamn 20. 20 is the minimum of shit, man. And it's a loan program. We get that on the back end. Where's the cash reparations? Where's the money? A loan, we gotta pay you back. What? That's what a loan is. So reparations now is something that the victims of the atrocious crime, now I gotta pay it back. That's like telling the motherfucking Jewish people, right, that they gonna get some home loans from the German motherfuckers. You feel me? And as you do that loan, yeah, you gotta pay it back to the German motherfuckers. What kind of reparations is that? Man, get this out of here. Required the state to investigate claims from families who say their property was unjustly taken through racially motivated eminent domain. Okay? See, I see the trick bag, man. Because they can you can investigate a claim. I'll tell you right now, Geico investigated my claim, and I still had to pay. That shit didn't work. They're like, yeah, we investigated it, but your claim is denied. Cling. Man. So that's a bunch of hoopla. Provide business licenses and loans? God damn, I can't even read properly. Preferentially for descendants of enslaved people. Man, what with this loan shit, man? Did the Japanese Americans have to get loans? Or did they just get money? They got grants. Stop with the loan shit. A loan you gotta pay back. Offered home buying assistance to descendants of enslaved individuals. You can eliminate all this just by giving us our cash reparations. You know that, right? Wouldn't need the loan to buy the home because we got the cash. You feel me? Wouldn't need this loan right here because we got the cash. But this shit got vetoed, though. And this is what Isaac Bryan is mad about. Like, some of these need to be vetoed anyway. A bunch of horse shit. Okay? And now, oh yeah, I don't need to read this. This was just the bills. They just broke it down even more. You feel me? Get this shit out of here. All right? Now, what we gonna do first? We about to, you know what? I told you I got new sound effects. And these from my other shows too. I just brought them over here. You feel me? But got another sound effect for y'all. Where the hell is it? I gotta get used to all this because I rearranged a lot of shit. Here it go. Here it go. Hope y'all. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a It's in an article. Let's go. Look it. Gavin Newsom approves slavery reparations agency. All right. Let's before we after we read this, we're gonna go into perplexity, get more of a deeper dive. But got this all political. Oh, somebody hopped in on the stage. Hey, Pen, mulattoism. Hold on a minute. Let me get you up on stage real quick. We gonna get you up on stage before we read the article. All right. What's good, bro? Can you hear me?
Peace. How you feel?
I'm good, bro. How you living, bro?
I'm all right. I just wanted to come show support. Respect you for exposing the Democrat hoax that this reparations bill is really. It's really just a trope to, once again trick more Black Americans. And I don't even like that word because it's too ambiguous, but it's just another trope to trick more descendants of U.S. chattel slaves to vote Democrat. But I do want to ask this question. It's very brief. Now, I watched, it might not have been the last episode of The New Party, and you were on it. And I saw, there's a Latino woman on the show. I forget her name. Exactly. And she was debating in opposition against mass deportations of illegal aliens in the U.S. And I want to ask you, because you may have asked her this before, but if you didn't, I'm curious as to why. But have you ever asked her, being that she's of Mexican descent, have you ever asked her if she supports Mexico deporting the illegal immigrants that are in Mexico? And if you have not asked her that, respectfully, please ask her that on air just to see her response. But have you asked her that though?
Now I haven't asked her that. I seen you put that in the chat too, and by the time I be wanting to like ask her that question, because I seen you put that in there, that we move on to like the next topic. So next time she on the show, I'm most definitely gonna ask that, because I ain't gonna lie, she kind of like skeptic is cool as hell, you feel me? But she's pushing this black and brown unity shit way too much, bro. And I'm like, yo, man, y'all, it's not we not unified like that, man. You gotta stop the bullshit.
No, we're definitely not unified. But one thing I notice about liberals, Democrats in general, is that they are against the U.S. deporting illegal immigrants. But if you ask them if they support foreign nations deporting the illegal immigrants that are in their countries of origin, they usually support it. So that's hypocrisy in itself. And I think that it needs to be exposed publicly so that we as descendants of U.S. chattel slaves will realize that, no, we have a right to protect our territorial integrity in the U.S., just as foreigners have the right to protect their territorial integrity in their nations of origin. And we're not wrong for doing this. We're not xenophobic and we're not racist at all. We're just practicing self-preservation just as any other organism would.
Facts. Hey, I'm most definitely gonna when the topic come up again and skeptic on the show, I'm gonna ask that question because it's actually a really good question, and I am interested in her answer, bro. So,
Yes, sir.
and John, we talk about skeptic right now. He basically what pan mulattoism is basically saying is that does skeptic support Mexico deporting illegal immigrants from their own country? That's basically it. We're gonna ask that, and we're gonna see what skeptic answer is, because it does seem like, she kind of get it, she get on like Americans cases, but if she's with like this black and brown unity stuff or whatever, she's basically implying that we are for, as Black Americans, illegal immigrants being here, and we're more like, no, we don't want them here. We don't want illegal immigrants here. They take too much of the resources. If you could believe it or not, but it's facts. They take too much of the damn resources. So I'm most definitely going to ask that question, Berber, for real. You know?
I appreciate you. And in closing, because I'm going to jump down, and I appreciate you having me up. Literally, all immigrants consume resources that could have went to descendants of U.S. chattel slaves. It's not just the illegal aliens that are consuming resources, but the reason that we are focusing on illegal aliens is because they are just that. They are here illegally. But in
There you go.
totality, we as descendants of U.S. chattel slaves, we must support and advocate legislation to put a complete moratorium, a complete ban on immigration to the U.S. If not, we may not even have any more communities in the next 20 years. Think about how many communities we used to have that we are no longer the majority in. Think about how many cities we used to be the majority in that we're not even the majority in anymore. Use Atlanta for example. Atlanta's not even majority Black American anymore. So will we like that happen to the rest of our cities and communities and congressional districts? But thanks for having me up, King, and be safe, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, bro, for real. Thank you so much. You be safe
Yes,
too.
sir. Yes,
All right.
sir. Peace.
All right. Peace out. That was our good brother Pan Mulattoism giving us good game. You feel me? Most definitely got to ask that question too. You feel me? To Skeptic next time we on a new party together. You feel me? You feel me? And John in the building. What's good, bro? Oh, you think she wouldn't? Okay, that's interesting. John is saying she biased and cherry picks what she wants. Hey, I didn't say you did, but that's interesting because I don't know what her answer would be, but her answer would tell a lot. If we ask that question and we get a certain answer, that would tell a lot of things. And by the way, Pam Mulattoism talked about Atlanta. Hey, I know we was talking about the California reparations, but since we already talked about Atlanta, we might as well just talk about the Atlanta reparations and the full gazy shit they try to do out there. You feel me? You know what I mean? Atlanta has recently launched a formal reparations study program focused on addressing economic, educational, health, and social disparities resulting from its history of discrimination against African Americans. We don't need no fucking study. We learned that shit in social studies. In goddamn middle school and high school. What do we need to study more? Huh? This is a waste of time. This is a trick bag. This is David Blaine type of magic. Trickery everywhere. Rather than offering direct financial payments. I told y'all I got new goddamn sound effects and I'm playing them all.
Oh, no. Fuck you, bitch.
What?
No.
Oh, come on. The approach emphasizes resource allocation. Well, who allocating the resources at this point? We got to start asking that. Because they want to do all this like, yes, we want to resource allocation. And what we want to do is have y'all the first to come get home loans. Yeah, a fucking loan that you have to pay back. So that's what they try to give us, our reparations, right? Is shit, we gotta. Okay. Oh man. Such as down payment assistance, job training, education about other things, and emergency home repairs for legacy residents who have been impacted by discriminatory policies and displacement. Man, this is horse shit, man. Somehow, I ain't gonna lie, man. After reading this, it's gonna be tethers that undermine this shit, and then we're gonna have some $5 FBAs. We're gonna have a white man with a fade talk about, yeah, I'm a foundational Black American too, on my mother, daddy's, father's, sister's side. Huh? Okay. The City of Atlanta's Reparations Study Commission, appointed in October 2025, consists of 14 members representing city government, local universities, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, Morris Brown, and advocacy organizations, including the Greater Atlanta Reparations Collaborative and the National Coalition of Blacks for Reparations in America. The commission is charged with researching Atlanta's role in legal discrimination and developing concrete recommendations for remedying resulting disparities. Public feedback is being solicited as part of their study, and a preliminary plan is expected by the end of 2025. They're gonna lie with this shit, y'all. This public feedback, they're gonna do. And I recommend this book if y'all know how to read. I know some of y'all don't know how to read, and it's okay. That's why they bringing out a new Reading Rainbow, so America can learn to read again, because a lot of us is struggling. Anyway, I recommend reading this book, How to Lie with Stats. They're gonna lie with stats here. They're gonna pick a certain sample size, you feel me, of a certain individuals that's gonna be like, yeah, I'm okay with not having cash payments. We need to have just, more education. For what, man? You could be educated as fuck, but it don't matter. If you broke, you can't do nothing. Ask Dr. Umar. Can't pay water bills. What happened? City shutting this shit down. But the brother, he's smart as hell. PhD. King Kong consciousness. He speak against reparations too, which is dumb. Because if he's of the lineage, that means you'll get money, so then you could have your school up and running. That's why these motherfuckers, man, they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The Pan-Africanist warriors and shit, like that. That's why we be thinking y'all grifting, man, because it like, anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Potential reparative actions discussed include support for residents displaced by historical events like highway construction affecting African-American neighborhoods, Sweet Auburn and Summer Hill, assistance for home repairs, and expanded opportunities in housing and education. These remedies are expected to utilize grants, partnerships, and public programs rather than simple cash payments in line with local legal constraints. Y'all can do all this shit, to be honest, right? But see, what I don't like about this is just more form of gatekeeping. Because at that point, they're going to be like, well, we're going to choose who gets what. It's horse crap, man. Then y'all going to be shorting on the utility shit. Dead ass. Y'all going to be like, yeah, we only can pay a portion of this utility stuff. Nah, man. I ain't liking this. Too much gatekeeping. Beyond the city, Fulton County, which includes much of Atlanta, has its own reparation task force, investigating the impact of slavery and Jim Crow laws and preparing recommendations to support the preservation and stabilization of Black and African-American population. This task force is preparing an impact report. The meetings are expected to resume in early 2025. God damn, man, this studying shit, bro. Y'all just delaying shit until the next election terms. And then y'all gonna be like, see, we did something for reparations. What y'all do? Talked about it and studied some shit? They doing this across the country, y'all. From Cali to Atlanta to New York. Come on, man. Y'all doing the horse shit. All right. I don't need to read no more of this. We're going to get back to this over here. Talk about the Cali reparations. We got Gavin the Conk Newsom. You feel me? Let's read right here. Who wrote this? Lindsay Holden. All right. Wrote this. Sacramento, California. Gavin Newsom on Friday approved a new state agency to administer restitution for descendants of slaves. A victory for Black lawmakers and advocates despite stopping short of providing cash reparations. Man, if y'all ain't providing no fucking cash reparations to really start out to kick off this thing, and y'all having these loan vouchers and all this other bullshit, It's not a win. It's not a win for us. It's not. Because y'all just going to be delaying shit, and somehow paperwork going to be lost, and certain people going to be qualified that shouldn't be qualified. You feel me? But I'll read some more. Let me look at the chat, too. Y'all probably in the chat saying shit. Oh, no, y'all just looking. All right, for sure. All right. The Democrat governor signed the legislation SB 518 5 years after forming a task force in the wake of George Floyd's murder to study the legacy of slavery in California and how the state could implement reparation policies, and more than 2 years after the panel released its extensive recommendations. Newsom mentioned the bill during a conversation about racism on the podcast. Higher Learning with Van Layton and Rachel Lindsay, both bootlegs. Why don't y'all go to non-bootleg areas, man? God damn, dude. I signed the bill 2 days ago with the Black Caucus as it relates to creating a new office to address these systematic issues. So y'all gonna create a new office, which y'all probably gonna fucking at the new office, y'all gonna hire a lot of anchor babies. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all gonna, this is trickbaggery bullshit, man. To address these systemic issues. He said during the episode released Friday morning. Okay? And this came out October 10th, y'all. Okay? Pushing reparation proposals across the finish line has proved challenging. You can say that again. Especially as the post-pandemic political climate shifted rightward and the state confronted multi-billion-dollar budget deficits. Oh, don't y'all get on this blaming the fucking right? Don't y'all dare do this. Hell no. Cali is a blue state, man. Okay? Newsom himself threw cold water on the notion of writing checks to descendants of slaves when he said in 2023, dealing with the legacy of slavery is about much more than cash fucking payments, you motherfucker. Goddamn, White Jafar. No, it's cash payments. Everybody else getting paid cash. When it comes to us, it's like, it's much more than cash payments now, okay, Negroes. It's about education. It's about loans. Don't you want loans? Last year, late amendments thought by Newsom, combined with caucus infighting, sank the effort to stand up a new reparations agency. The governor later vetoed a bill that would provide redress for victims of racially motivated eminent domain, noting that the state lacked an agency to administer the program. Until today, a state apology for slavery and discrimination was the highest profile legislation the caucus had achieved. Shove that apology up your asses, man. We don't care about an apology. Oh, that's symbolic bull crap. That's symbolic bull malarkey. That's bull jive. I don't speak for all Black Americans and shit, but I know a good amount of us don't want no fucking apology. We don't care. Whoop-de-doo. And I'm glad Young Thug brought that word back. It's such a tight word. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. No, shove the apology up your ass. Cash, man. All y'all saying the same shit. It's much more than cash. We can't give you cash. All the shit y'all have in the reparation bills and shit like that, that all gets solved if y'all just give us the cash. And it'll make America great. Because we'll be spending the money in America instead of being shipped back to other countries. Sending money to Ukraine helps out who? Ukraine and all the other the people, the politicians out here that's playing grab ass with Ukraine and shit. Okay. APAC, where are they sending the money to? Israel. But somehow when it come to us, oh, we broke, dog. Look at the deficit. It's 100 trillions. as y'all can print money at your leisure. Well, if y'all don't stop that horse shit, god damn. This year, Black Caucus members advancing similar legislation, avoiding labeling the policies as reparations. Instead, calling their bill package the road to repair. Who cares what you change the name to? It's what's in the bills that are bull malarkey, yo. Now let's read this from Perplexity, okay? All right. Actually, do I want to read this first? Let's read this first. This is Bill 518. And see, on this news network, not only do we tell you about the bills, we read through the bills. Man, there be a lot of motherfuckers out here. They be having shows, panels, TikTok, Twitter twat, goddamn Facebook, Instagram. Well, they'll say a lot of things. They won't do research. They won't get that Ricky Smiley research on. Do a simple Google search or a simple Perplexity search. Instead, they want to talk in conviction and be like, you got to believe me, bro. Like Steven the Hunky Crowder. Bro was like, what me saying? What if it is true? It ain't. You lied, bruh. Lying saying, why are more 12 times likely more to get attacked by black men? Steven Crowder, take your ass back to Canada, bruh. Ship us back some maple syrup or something. Go say what's up to Tim and what was the other character from South Park? The Canadian motherfuckers. Anyway, that's why they call me the off tangent man. I'm going off tangent. Back on tangent. Senate Bill 518, signed into law in California in October 2025, establishes the Bureau for Descendants of American Slavery, the first dedicated state agency to administer reparative programs, confirm lineage, educate the public, and coordinate reparations initiatives for qualified descendants. All right? I'm really ain't mad at this bill right here, y'all. But, I mean, why they have to do all this extra work? You didn't even need to do all this right here. You could just be like, we're reinstating the Freedmen bill. We're Freedmen Agency. We had something already established. It was going alongside with the Red Native Americans, which got their shit, by the way. They cut our shit out. They're like, nah, don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. Nah, they gonna outpace us. Nah, you got it. But this is creating a bureau. Now, the $1 million question is, right? Who the hell gonna be running this bureau? Is it gonna be members of the goddamn Coon Caucus? All right, cause look it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Let me see if I can find. Damn, I probably can't find it right now. God damn. No. I think I got it. I got it. Hold on. I want to see. I know I have the whole Black Caucus. Oh, I don't know where it's at. I don't know where I put that shit. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all. They got like this woman, Maya Bonte or Bonanat or whatever. This brought a whole she what you call it? She's Spanish. But she in the Black Caucus. Alongside with that other coon, Tia McKinney or whatever her name is. She shitted on our reparations. So are they going to be running the bureau? Because we don't want them running the bureau. We don't want them at all running the bureau. All right? Anyway, let's read some more. Lottie-dottie. This agency is tasked with verifying eligibility of applicants, processing claims, and recommending reparation forms. Eligibility is limited to direct descendants of people enslaved before 1900. Okay? The law is part of California's broader effort to address the lasting impacts of slavery and racial injustices. including running public education campaigns on the effects of discriminatory housing policies like redlining. The legislation follows recommendations from the state's Reparations Task Force formed in 2020 in a formal apology. Oh my God. Governor Newsom issued in 2024 for California's role in slavery and its legacy of racial disparities. The new Reparations Bureau will administer future programs and support claims related to land taken unjustly from Black families through racially motivated eminent domain. You know what? Let's take this shit out. We got to stop with the racial shit, bro. We got to do lineage. They going to add bloom us every time. They're going to go in that Constitution and they're going to be like, look, you're not supposed to give programs based on race. They're going to go in that civil rights bills and shit, and they're going to be like, you can't give programs based on race. So that's why we got it. Lineage. Damn. Isaac Bryant, this is why you shouldn't block Dewan B. Dewan B will help you with these. Be like, Dewan B, look at this. No race stuff. Lineage. You can't block lineage. If you do the lineage, that means you got to stop giving shit to the Native Americans, the red phenotype Native Americans. I'm just saying. It'd be a lot of mad $5 Indians, I'll tell you that much. Anyway. However, the bill itself does not allocate funding. Funds will come from the California's annual budget or separate legislation. Okay. Newsom has framed reparations as more than just cash payments. You motherfucker. Emphasizing addressing systematic issues, the move marks a significant milestone in reparations policy in the U.S. Though it has faced political debate and some criticism regarding implementation and eligibility nuances. That's exactly what I was saying. Who running the shit, though? That's the thing, because people going to be gatekeeping. I'm telling you right now, if y'all don't have no prominent Black Americans, you feel me, of our choosing, of who run this bureau and agency, shit ain't going to work. All right, I ain't reading this. We're going to go back over here. Now, this is the bill itself, right? And I did the what's the pros and cons of the bill, right? So here's the pros. Establishes an enduring state bureau tasked with advancing reparative justice, lineage verification, public education, and program administration for descendants of American slavery in California. Hey, you know what I just realized? You know what I mean? And this actually answers the question when I was on the New Party. Shout out to the New Party. You know what I mean? Gray, Nora, Mia, Doc. You know what I mean? Kim was on there. Shout out to you. You feel me? Enzo. Who else was on the panel? You feel me? Everybody else. Ken Billion. Shout out to you, bruh. Slim. All that shit. Everybody else on the New Party. You know who y'all is. But yesterday, when they were Mia and Nora was kind of like, oh, well, how will we know who to give reparations to? Is there a system? And da-da-da. Here it goes right here, y'all. Boom. There it goes. I might have to bring this up to the New Party. You feel me? Probably not tomorrow, because I'll probably going to go to this event for my grant writing, bid writing business. But, yeah. This is basically it right here. This answers the question. All right. Now, creates a clear infrastructure for implementing recommendations from the California Reparations Task Force, moving beyond studies to policy and structure. The Bureau will facilitate access to housing, education, and economic opportunity programs for eligible individuals and families. You need to also put goddamn financial payments, because every other group gets financial payments when it comes to reparations. Any other group, when they get reparations, money comes with it. Jewish people got money. Japanese people got money alongside with the other shit. But they got that cha-ching. Provides processes for property reclamation and potential compensation for those whose property was taken through racially motivated means. Seen as a model for how other states could address the horrors of slavery with permanent institutional measures. First in the nation agency with statutory authority, ensuring continuity and accountability for long-term reparative efforts. Now, with pan-modalism, you feel me, was saying that why this could be a trick bag is because they could do this agency and have it up and running by 2028, right? And nobody get nothing. But this would be like some symbolism shit like, well, look what we did for reparations. We got y'all an agency. Yeah, but the agency ain't giving nobody no motherfucking money. They ain't helping with the education. They ain't helping with housing. It could be just stuck. But let's read some of the cons, though. Criticized by some reparations advocacy groups, like the Coalition for a Just and Equitable California, has a bureaucratic delay that does not provide immediate or direct financial redress. Reparations delayed is reparations denied. Facts. The law is seen by detractors as a diversion of resources that could have gone toward direct compensation or payments to eligible Black Californian descendants. You goddamn right. Y'all putting it all in programs, you feel me? When you could have put that money in our pockets. Instead, you're going to be paying officers that's probably going to be white women. Let's be real. Watch the people that's running the offices and running the agencies and shit like that. They either gonna be first gen Black people. So it's gonna either be, you know what I mean, anchor babies, or it's gonna be a white woman. At this rate, the Democrats go, it's gonna be a white man with a thong on. Go ahead, nigga. Well, he's a minority. He has a thong on. Oh my God, man. Okay. Fulfills only certain recommendations from the Reparations Task Force and lacks immediate payout mechanism. Do y'all see where the con is? This is what we keep saying. It's like, no, y'all not doing the payouts. Y'all have all these programs that you're gonna put money into, and that's gonna go. I'm personally gonna think this is gonna help out like certain people, like nonprofits and all this other bullshit that's gonna be ran by people that's not Black American. I'm telling you, this seems like trickbaggery. All right. Which some say falls short of full reparative justice. Some legal and political experts caution that the structure and proposals of the Bureau could face challenges related to race-specific policies. I just said that shit. Didn't I say that? It can't be race-based. Ed Bloom showed us that when he destroyed the Fearless Funds. Shout out to them Black women, man. They was out there trying to do venture capitalists for companies, do the Fearless Fund thing. And Ed Bloom, which, by the way, is a white Jew. So I'm just going to keep it all the way funky with y'all, because some of y'all is like, man, what is different? Oh, my God. It's the Jewish supremacy. So I'm going to just start saying, look, there's white Jews, Black Jews, and Asian Jews. And I'm going to start breaking it down like that. Okay? Y'all act like Jewish people can't uphold white supremacy. That be throwing me off. Anyway. Ed Bloom. Use civil rights acts to be like, in this civil rights act that your ancestors fought for, right? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You can't give money and programs based on race. Motherfucker, Ed Bloom, you son of a bitch. So that's why it needs to be lineage based. Hell, I'd rather it be lineage based anyway, because once it get the race, then we're gonna have a whole heap of problems. Tell me we're gonna have $5 FBAs. You feel me? Motherfucker come over from Cameroon. He gonna come over fresh off the motherfucking, however he get here. He gonna be like, I'm a Black American now, nigga. Where's my reparations? You'd be like, damn, it's race-based. Damn. Physical impact is significant, requiring tens of millions of dollars per year in new state spending with implementation contingent on budget appropriations. They got the money. I don't hear that shit. Debate persists over whether the Bureau's procedural approach may slow or complicate the delivery of real, tangible reparations to impacted communities. All right? So this is why I wanted to do this for y'all, because, like, I talk a lot about reparations on my news channel, and I also go into a lot of other, like, spaces, either on Twitter or on TikTok, and I hear people talk about reparations and things that's going on with, California reparations, the Atlanta reparations. So I want to give y'all more of like a breakdown and more of like some, thorough research on the shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted it broke down like this, from the pros and cons. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel at this point, man, the cons is weighing out the pros, because they initially just ignoring, that many of us Black Americans is wanting from reparations. They're ignoring the shit. They're just like, yo, we're gonna just do this. This is what you're getting. You feel me? And most likely, I'm looking at it, we might not get that, because who's going to be running the Bureau? Who runs it? Is it people from the Black Caucus? Because we see what they did, right? We see what they did. They got they coon transformer on. Came into one Cooncepticon and killed the reparation bill for cash payments. Them and White Jafar, aka Gavin Newsom. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But we also got Ben Crump over here. You feel me? Do y'all think Ben Crump a grifter? He says Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a bill creating a state agency to administer restitution for descendants of slavery. A step forward in the road to repair and addressing centuries of systemic racism. Progress is possible when we demand. Here it goes. This is Hojo 67 comment I wanted to read. All right. Shout out to all the rest of the Black Americans that's commenting on this, from CC Freeman, Nigel, and stuff. But Hojo comment right here stuck out to me. Right. He says, "Are you going to oppose this because this doesn't include Afro and Caribbean immigrants?" Oh shit! Or will you, Black leaders, take this and fight to make it national for American descendants of slavery? We must focus on specific lineage, not race, to advance and uplift ourselves. This brother's right. This brother is right. Just saying, y'all. Just saying. Anyway, y'all know phone lines is open. Y'all know the stage is open. I had Pan Mulattoism. You feel me? I'm gonna start calling you Pan M. That mulattoism be having me tongue tied. I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. I sound like that white woman that got asked what woke means. She wrote a book on it. Should I write a book on white fatigue? I should write a book called Crackers and Coons. They go hand in hand. Crackers and Coons. They go hand in hand. Yeah, damn. Oh man. I don't know, y'all. But phone line's open. 619-609-7383. Also, the stage is open. If y'all want to come up on here. All right. Talk about this ordeal. Talk about reparations. Talk about the reparations in Cali, the bill that got passed, 518. Y'all want to talk about the Atlanta reparations? They doing a study. Call in. Numbers right there. Or come up on stage. You feel me? And where are you detractors at, man? You idiot dweebs be all in my comments. Y'all show up on the new party crying and shit. God damn. You don't know what you're talking about. Why did I take reparations? I'm a white man. Yeah. I'm a Sambo. I don't want to pay no reparations. If you come to America, you become a part of the American government. You think I want my tax dollars going to the red phenotype Native Americans? I'm like this. If us Black Americans can't get it like that, then I don't want nobody to get it. Take it how you want it. It's cool they getting it. But if we ain't getting ours, I don't want nobody to get it. You can say that's hating all you want. You feel me? I'm gonna be top dog at the haters' ball if it comes to that. Anyway, I'm gonna play the slapper of the day, and I wanted to listen to some Andre 3000 from the Love Below, one of slappingest albums out there. You feel me? And we about to play. It was many things I wanted to play, but we about to play She Lives in My Lap. Let me put it in the chat for y'all. Y'all better stream it too. Unless you already got it.
What's wrong? What are you afraid of? The love below.
She stays alone. Never sheds a single tear. She stays in the coolest moods. Clearly, the woman of the year. She and other girlfriends, they go out just to win. She comes back to the cooler side of town. But she lives in my lap. 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 She make me want you, make me miss you, make me wonder where you are.
And forget you.
You remind me just who we are. We're both so close, but yet so far.
Baby, I love you. You got me open wide. It's time to fly. It's your
Loud ass, thank you for the like on Twitter. Loud ass, thank you for the like. Appreciate y'all on Twitter. Can you burn a repost too? You already know I appreciate my Tube fans. That was She Lives in My Lap by Andre 3000. You know I'm gonna play this most definitely another time. But hey, yeah. But that was by Andre 3000. One half of the duo of the legendary group Outkast, you feel me? Off this fire ass album, The Love Below. Had to slap that, you feel me? But with that being said, we gonna get into the second half of the show. Phone lines are still open. The stage is still open. Y'all come on up. All right. That being said, second half of the show, I wanted to show y'all this real quick. Let me make this smaller. Where is it at? I hold on. First of all, you see Elon Musk out here? Shango. Action by Judge Price. Remove him from the bench. So I guess this judge, right? He released Alexander Dickey, right? After bruh served like 400 some days. Let me just click on here. All right. Dickey was in prison for third-degree burglary. All right. So you feel me? They so worried about us and shit, right? So they said bruh got released, went out, murked somebody, right? So he worrying about that shit. And Dewan B, just like many of us Black Americans, is like, wait a minute, man, y'all in our shit, bro. Like, but hold on, bro, what's up with y'all shit? Dewan B, like, shouldn't you be cleaning up your house? Cause your house dirty as hell. Elon Musk's father out here being a peafowl. But he worried about us. Man, goddamn. And look at this, y'all. This is Dago, La Jolla Shores. You feel me? An exposed racist pedo. Shout out to you. Even though they keep taking down your pages, keep doing what you doing. Breaking. White male in bear mask terrorizes family at beach. Stabs man who confronted him for scaring kids. Why ain't Elon Musk retweeting this? The white on white crime is crazy. Now it done spread to San Diego. Damn. First Utah, then Massachusetts, then New York. Now San Diego. Oh Lord. White on white crime. White on white crime. Let's look at this shit.
A man wearing a
49 years old
in La Jolla Shores stabbed someone last week, according to the San Diego Police Department. Here's what officers said. Witnesses reported that the man was going around trying to scare people, and then when someone tried to confront him, asking him to stop this weird behavior, He punched someone and then stabbed them in the shoulder and calf. Both are non-life-threatening injuries. Police have identified the suspect as Travis Akers, and records show he is no longer in the San Diego County Jail. People who
God damn! Bro out here in bear masses, stabbing people, acting like he a Timu Michael Myers. Stab somebody on Monday, get out on Monday night. God damn.
frequent this park tell me they usually feel safe here.
In such a public and frequently visited place in the course of the day, that's unusual to me anyway.
I spoke to the man who took these pictures and videos. He said he didn't see the whole stabbing incident, but was at the beach with his family and got the creeps from this guy and decided to take pictures.
Got some kind of weird heebie-jeebies. I was with my children and wife.
Hey, man, white people, bring that word back. Y'all be saying that shit. Nah, for real. White folks use our vernacular and stuff. Y'all got your own words too, heebie-jeebies. You feel me?
Photo of him because I figured if he didn't want attention, he probably wouldn't be wearing that around in the middle.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it to the chase. White on white crime getting outrageous. Oh, y'all didn't even see the shit. God damn. Here you go. There it goes. Bam. Y'all heard it for sure, but look it. Whew. It's getting outrageous, y'all. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all know who the hell I am. Do I need to say it again? For real? All right. I'm Shadow Band, man. The way you get around the Shadow Band, which y'all been doing? Hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set on Twitter and on YouTube. Which y'all been doing? The subscribers been watching like a mug. Hey, I appreciate that. For real. All right. Now let me talk to my fan sector of the audience. You feel me? First of all, paying them. Thank you for coming on stage. I appreciate you, bro. My mods, my producers, Reeland, Brooke. You feel me? Daryl, thank you, bro. Who else? Kiveon, Byron, thank you so much. Also, Dwayne, thank you, bro. You be sending me stuff on Instagram too sometimes, man. Appreciate you too, Dwayne. Everybody else, you know what I mean? John, appreciate you, bro. And everybody else is gonna be on the fan side, in the chat, in the game. You know what I mean? My Black American fan, my FBA fan, you know what I mean? Black people on code. And everybody else that know we won't cast goddamn reparation. Y'all should have been doing this loudly and goddamn proudly, goddamn it.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
Appreciate y'all, for real. Other sector of my audience, you suspected white supremacists. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. You Sambo bullocks. Why you be licking white daddy's ass? Democratic shields. You know better than the Republicans. Grifting. Butter biscuits dribbling off your damn mouth. Like Isaac Bryan. You surprised you get played by White Jafar. He's White Jafar. Gavin Newsom. You think he ain't about to play your ass? You played yourself. The rest of these idiots in the hate sector of my audience, alongside with the y'all can EAD. All right. With that being said, though, this California bill, the 518 bill that got passed, Gavin Newsom, I personally feel just like Penn M feel, and I think a good amount of Black Americans feel, and it's the same way of the reparations in Atlanta. I think this is just some trick baggery the Democrats is trying to do. None of them is talking about direct cash payments, and that's what we are talking about. We want, along with the other stuff, but direct cash payments. Because, man, Wu-Tang said it best, man. Cash, dollar bill. You know what I mean? You feel me? Cream, nigga. You feel me? I know I messed up the verse, but damn it, y'all know what I mean. It rules the world. Okay? And I don't know anybody else in their reparation package where they got fucking loans. You got to pay that back. No, everybody else in their reparation package, right? They get cash payments alongside with all the rest of those programs that these people talking about, from financial assistance to education. Like, nah, don't try to play us. Don't try to play us. And that's what, like, we feel that y'all trying to do, Democrats, with this play right here. It's the whole we talked about it. We talked about reparations. We even got an agency office. Well, who run the office? Oh, it's a bunch of white men and anchor babies? Oh, no. So this looked like a dirty play from Gavin Newsom to the Black Caucus, you know. But we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I don't really got much else I want to show y'all, talk to y'all about. Fan side of the audience, y'all have a marvelous day. I hope your day is lovely. Hope you get everything that you want. Once again, Pan Am, thank you for coming up on here. You feel me? Also, thank everybody else that like tapped in, called in, from Gary to everybody else. You feel me? Daryl come up on the stage sometimes. You feel me? Brooke done called in, I think, a couple times. You feel me? I appreciate that, y'all. Like, real talk. I know this is a news show, and most news stations don't have people really calling in and stuff like that. But I want y'all to call in because I be wanting y'all thoughts. You feel me? Y'all be bringing up certain shit that I don't even be thinking about. And I really do appreciate that. You feel me? And I will say this. I will say the detractors, I want y'all to call in too. Because I want my fan side to see how dumb you motherfuckers be sounding. God damn. They be in the comments sounding, God damn. It's like, God damn. Did you drink the tar juice before you type that? Yeah. I'm about to get out of here. Hey, sector audience. Hope your day sucks. I'm out.